Hello and welcome to your YouTube channel for locum CRNAs. I'm John Wildy and I'm here to talk to you about different topics for the locum CRNA, 1099, and independent contractors. Okay, we want to talk about the malpractice policy types. First is claims made and a tail. So claims made is that you purchase a policy for the period that you're working, and once the policy period ends, you have the possibility of buying a tail. Whereas an occurrence means that you have the coverage indefinitely for the period of time that you have purchased your policy. So if you work starting as a new grad in 2019 and you end in 2049 and you've had an occurrence policy the whole time, there's no need to buy any further insurance when you retire in 2049. Whereas in claims made, you may pay less per year from 2019 until 2049, but then you'll have to purchase a tail, which will usually amount to 1 to 2 years of premium. However, that all depends on the cost of your premiums and that you have not actually had any claims. The importance of this comes in with locums is if you work for 2 or 3 different agencies and they have their own insurance and maybe one agency goes out of business, was that a claims made policy, and were you supposed to get a tail? Did the company buy a tail? Were you covered? How much were you covered? How long were you covered? These kind of things do make a difference, and that's why I fully support having your own malpractice policy versus having a policy that's given to you or covers you in a certain area or a certain specific site, because you never know in the end just how long that insurance is good for, or if it was a claims made, or if it was occurrence. And if the agency happened to go out of business for some reason, was sued or otherwise, did the policy include a tail? Were you covered for that? Or was it an occurrence-based policy? Very much something to know about and keep yourself aware of, because you want to know how you're covered, especially if you're doing high risk or OB, something that's going to last and follow you for up to 20 to 30 years beyond when your last time of practice was. So once again, claims made, you have to worry about a tail. Occurrence, you're covered for the entire time, and then you're covered for that period in which you worked and were covered by the policy. So there's no need for a tail or any further coverage. And definitely the importance is to make sure that you are either way covered under your own policy, more importantly than being covered by somebody else's policy, unless you expect them to be in business for the next 30 to 40 years with the same insurance and the same policies. Quite honestly, they should probably let you know if they change insurance or change policies or there's some kind of an issue with the policy. But unless you made your own coverage and you set up your policy, the only one that's really in charge of your malpractice is you. So you're the one that needs to know what type of policy, how you're covered, how long you're covered for, and making sure that everything is up to par and that your insurance company will still be in business and still cover you, even though you may stop practicing or retire or what have you. But the time to find out about your policy is not when you're having or facing litigation. So you should research that, and you should know these things ahead of time. Have a great day. Please, if you haven't subscribed to the Locum CRNA YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button. It tells me that you want more policy or more content as we put it out, and that I'm doing an okay job. And if not, please message me. Please email me. Let me know how I can do things better for you and keep it more relevant. Thank you, and you have a great day.